Losing a pet is like losing a piece of your heart. If you're struggling with grief, you're not alone. At My Dog Died, we understand the pain and are here to support you. Visit us today and find comfort, guidance, and a community that cares. We received a letter from someone who has lost their pet and have allowed us to share their story so that it will help other listeners deal with the loss of their pet. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. Today, I'd like to read a letter that reached into my heart and sat with me quietly for a while. It's from Joy, a 63-year-old woman in Flagstaff, Arizona, who recently lost her sweet companion, Fefe, a 13-year-old Pomeranian with a spirit far too large for her little body. Joy writes, "Dear Dawn, I'm still shaking as I write this, not from cold, but from the ache that just won't leave. Her name was Fefe, just 5 pounds of fluff and fire, but she ruled my world. For 13 years, she was the heartbeat next to mine. Every morning began with her little sneezy yawns, and every night ended with her curled under my chin, her tiny snores humming me to sleep. Fefe wasn't just a pet. She was my child, my partner, my everything. After my husband passed, I didn't think I'd ever laugh again. But then Fefe jumped through a patch of tall grass behind our cabin one day, bouncing like a rabbit. I laughed so hard, I cried. That was her gift, joy without effort. She had this funny habit of galloping through the yard like she was in an agility competition no one else knew about. She'd find the tallest grass and leap through it like it was a game only she could win. My little rabbit dog. A few weeks ago, I had to fly out of state for a family emergency. It was last minute, and the airline insisted Fefe ride in the cargo hold because the cabin was full. I asked every question. I did everything they said was standard procedure. I had her in a warm carrier with blankets and her favorite squeaky fox. When we landed, I waited at the oversized baggage claim, her little crate finally rolling out with a tag that might as well have said, "Everything you loved is inside, but not breathing." They said it was hypothermia, that the temperature dipped too low in the hold, that she didn't make it. I opened that crate and saw her still body, curled like she was just sleeping. I whispered her name over and over, praying it was all a mistake. Dawn, I haven't stopped blaming myself. I feel like I put her in the cold myself. I was her protector, and I failed. Oh, Joy. I felt every syllable of that. And I know so many others listening right now feel it too. Joy continues, "I found your site by accident, or maybe it was grace. I typed in, 'My dog died, and I can't stop crying,' and your page popped up. I listened to your voice, reading letters from other grieving hearts, and for the first time, I didn't feel insane. I didn't feel alone. I wanted to thank you for creating this space, and I wanted to say her name one more time for anyone who's willing to remember her with me. Fefe. She loved belly rubs. She hated when I sang opera. She'd bark if I even tried. She could sense my migraines before I felt them coming. She was, and always will be, my girl, my rabbit in the grass. Thank you, Dawn, for letting me tell her story. Joy, thank you for telling her story, for saying her name, for reminding us that even the tiniest lives leave the biggest holes when they go. What happened to Fefe should never have happened. And while the guilt you feel is heartbreakingly human, I hope one day you see what I see. A woman who made a life full of love for her best friend. Fefe didn't know procedures or protocols. She only knew the warmth of your lap, the taste of peanut butter, and the sound of your voice telling her she was beautiful. You didn't fail her, Joy. You loved her fiercely. And even now, as you grieve, that love continues. That's the part they never tell us about grief. It's just love that hasn't found a place to land. So tonight, wherever you are, I hope you find a patch of tall grass and imagine her leaping through it, ears flying, tail wagging, never cold again. I'll say her name with you, Fefe. And to anyone out there listening who's lost a best friend in fur, remember, this space is for you. We speak their names. We honor their quirks. We grieve, yes, but we also remember. With love and gentle hope, Dawn Barnes.
Your love for your pet never fades, and neither should your support. If you're grieving, don't go through it alone. Visit mydogdied.com or call us at 8559252658 and connect with those who truly understand. Healing starts here. Remember, if you like this video, please support us with a like, subscribe, and share. If you have a story that you would like to tell us, your dog stories at mydog